Hello everyone, welcome into Triple Threat Talk on this Dynasty Recap Edition. We're your hosts for this evening. I'm Tyler.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Rob.
So, another AEW pay-per-view in the books, another marathon of wrestling matches. Quite a few surprises, I think. I think we got swerved quite a bit, even though he was regrettably missing from the show. But I think that the biggest shock, at least for me, was the Casino Gauntlet match for the AEW TNT vacant title, which was won by none other than Kevin Knight, of all people. I mean, I personally think it's great. I didn't see it coming, but I'm not mad about it. So, how do you guys feel?
It was definitely a surprise. Did not expect that at all. I really thought Ciampa was going to take it. It just kind of made sense to give it to Ciampa. I don't know, give him it twice and have a real run. But yeah, Kevin Knight, I had not even thought that. I didn't even think he was going to be in the match, let alone win it. Yeah, so that was a shock. Yeah.
Honestly, same, Placido, same exact settlement, same exact feeling right there. How that's like, oh my god, okay, Kevin Knight won. And I believe what are the Death Riders? Who did he pin? Garcia?
Daniel Garcia.
Garcia? Okay. Yeah, that was awesome. Too. Like, I wasn't expecting it. It was a really fun match too, very fast paced. I love that everyone. One thing I do appreciate about the Casino Gauntlet match is that, of course, it's like Royal Rumble style, and I hate to say that, but when they come out and they get all their shit in. But I also like that they kind of like do it again. Like, it's like another round robin of everyone just hitting super kicks or knees or doing a finisher or something. That little like fast paced action sequences, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'm so happy for Kevin Knight. It's so funny too, because I feel like a few weeks ago, all of us were saying how we weren't sure if Jet Speed were going to split up because they were giving him a lot more singles matches, and we're like, we hope they don't split up. Like, keep him in the trios, keep him in the tag. But all of us were I feel like all of us kind of predicted, like, well, we could see them getting a singles title at some point, blah, 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 blah. And then, lo and behold, here it goes. It happened. And we were like, oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's kind of interesting, too, because Kevin Knight actually... So he broke up the pin between Daniel Garcia and Speedball, but he did it by slamming himself into both of them. Mm-hmm. So... I mean, I know we were saying, like, if it happened, like, Speedball would be the ultimate hype man. He didn't look very pleased at the end of that match, so...
He did look kind of mad, yeah. I mean, I don't want them to split up. Yeah, I hope this doesn't cause... Because they're a great tag team. I hope he has a good run, and Speedball should just, like, help him. Like, you know...
Or steal another time. Uh-oh.
You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I am also hoping that with this, if they do end up facing each other, it's more like a respect thing. Like, here, I'm gonna give you a title shot because my bad, I did do a splash on you. So here's a title shot. Let's just have a banger match and then shake hands afterwards and be like, okay, Speedball, let's let you go after the Continental or the International or the
National.
What other ones they got?
One of the other 8, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Insert title name here.
Right.
Naked.
AEW does have a lot of titles. It's a little obnoxious.
They have too many men's titles and not enough female titles.
Because it's what? It's 2 versus 8? Like,
yeah.
Well,
they have the tag, the TBS, and the main. They have 3. Like, okay. Yeah. And the men's
8.
have like 8. It's like, okay. Like, the women can have 5.
They could. I don't know why not.
Or even 4.
Like, in this day and age, it seems kind of strange that there's not a female equivalent to every male title.
Right.
That's fair. Mm-hmm. I think it's because the rosters are not as big for the women.
Maybe.
I don't know. Their roster's pretty big.
The roster is pretty big now. I said that, and I was like, wait. Like, you saw, like, the dots go across my face? Like,
yeah.
I may have misspoke.
Yeah.
And hey, if we keep getting returns like we had, you know, their numbers just keep increasing. So we we had the very surprise return of Camille at Dynasty, who just beat the crap out of Willow, and then had a
of
random
nowhere.
match on the pre-show.
That threw off
Dragged that poor
everybody's
girl, too.
predictions.
Who
You know,
then
I
waited
blame
for Willow to
Camille.
get out and then beat Willow's ass again.
Yeah. Willow, not a good night for her.
Mm-mm.
At
She
all.
got good thing she didn't have a match. I blame everything on Camille on why our predictions went south. She threw off the groove
It's just
of
the
the
start.
card. Yeah,
See, I
love
agree. I'm
her.
with you.
Not mad at her. Just she jinxed us.
I am. I hope you hate this, Camille. I'm angry.
I'm angry.
I'm angry too because I said no one was returning outside of the mystery partner.
Kyle.
But
Yeah. Boy, did we get swerved. Okay. Speaking of mystery partner.
Canada's own Kyle O'Reilly returns to be the mystery partner for the Trios Championship match, which okay. I cannot stand the dogs because I'm sorry, no one in AEW should be afraid of them because all they do is lose. Oh, we won the trios title. Oh, we lost them in a day. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That was very mean.
I didn't think they were going to lose the titles. I even said, I was like, I don't think it matters who the partner is. They're not going to win. Like, the dogs just got the titles. Why would you do that? And I even said, it's going to be Kyle O'Reilly, but I don't think they still win. And what happens? They beat the dogs.
Yep, I called that whole thing right because I had that feeling. I was like, they're going to make them lose right away. They took the titles off of the... What was it on before? Was it Mystico Jet Speed, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Took it off of them to give Kevin Knight a title, but then they were like, we're going to take it off the dogs and give it to Conglomeration. Give it right back. Give it to Kyle because he's returning. I had that feeling.
And this was his first title in AEW.
Damn.
What? Oh, yeah.
Kyle didn't hold any titles in AEW. This is his first
He didn't beat Roderick for the
International or the
Continent? No, not Continental.
I thought he beat Orange Cassidy at one point, but no, no.
Because I know Roderick had it.
He did. Roderick had it. Because remember, Kyle's been hurt twice in AEW.
Yes, he has. So he's missed a lot.
Both times was when he was about to have a run.
Yeah.
The first one was, I think, with the feud with the Continental, or in whatever, and then the second one was after all that stuff with Mox.
With Mox, yep. Damn, dude. Wow, first time. Well, good for him. I'm glad to see Kyle back, though.
Now stay healthy.
I really enjoy the Conglomeration, by the way, because they genuinely look like they're just having a grand old time.
Yeah.
Like the smiles and everything. You can just see it in their eyes. Yeah, we're just having a grand old time. Yeah, we'll kick your ass, but we're skipping along while we do it. Like,
yeah.
I
really liked their video that they released after. That was cool. It's very 90s. I really liked it. Appreciated it.
Amazing. Last thing I'll say though, I was just gonna say I do feel bad for the dogs though, because they're a brand new faction and kind of like the Sisters of Sin.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I feel like it has to be leading up to Jay White, right? Like, that has to be it.
Probably.
Maybe he'll come back and lead them.
I hope so. I just hope Jay White comes back. Like, come on,
Well,
stop sending these cryptic messages.
Mm-hmm.
He just keeps saying, "I'm ready. I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready." And it's like, what are you ready to go do? Go take a poop? I don't know.
Yeah, and then he
grocery
didn't.
shop.
Yeah, and then he didn't say anything for Dynasty.
Yeah.
So everybody thought he was coming back.
No, but I do hope that, like, the Conglomeration, it's fine because it's a faction, right? But I do hope that we get, like, real trios people to kind of chase the title. Now, the dogs are, but all they do is lose. So, no more of this, let's throw 3 people together and say that they're a trio.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Because if you look, I saw the thing today. It showed all of the title reigns for trios championships. The longest ones are actual trios. So maybe there's something there.
I'm sure the conglomeration will hold it for a while since they're an actual like faction.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
They're gonna lose it. They're gonna lose it to the ops.
Oh no! What ops?
Right. I have not seen them in forever.
Yeah, Hook's been MIA, but Samoa Joe is doing stuff. So
I know Joe is out, but they keep mentioning Hook, and he keeps having these little random like 20-second video packages. But I haven't seen Hook physically do anything.
I think they're terrible.
The ops now.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Hook's promos with the ops stuff. I don't like it at all. It's literally it.
Join us.
Join us.
Very. It's not really like that. I'm just joshing.
Well, let's go from the trios to the tag. Another, I think, I don't want to say shocking result, but
this was shocking for me. This was the biggest shock of the night.
Yeah, so FTR
coming from Lucido.
FTR.
I'm a huge FTR fan.
Against Cope and Cage. Cope gave it all. He took that title shot and just busted right open.
Immediate
Instantly. We were all like, did he blade? And I was like, I don't know. That was so fast. And then they just showed the replay.
Yep.
Smack. Dot. I was like, blood.
Everywhere. The match was awesome though. But I mean, again, it's FTR. And you have Cope and Cage.
Yeah, I got some veterans in there too. Well, honestly, at this point, FTR veterans too. Continue.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% thought FTR was losing. Like, I'm like their biggest fan, and I was like, they're dropping the titles. They're gonna give Cope and Cage a run. Tony Khan, I get it. Go ahead.
They still might.
Yeah, but I'm just like, why are we waiting? That's crazy. Like when Dax got pinned, my jaw was like on the ground. Like you guys saw me. I was like, for like 5 minutes, I was in shock. Like unbelievable. Like I got it wrong because I put that they were gonna lose, and I was really upset.
I did too, though.
I had that as the only title changing hands.
Yeah,
pretty sure everyone did. If I go look at the sheets, I think
everybody said FTR was
everyone said FTR was losing.
I mean, it just kind of felt like it was the time. Not really. Like I didn't really want them to lose the titles because I didn't want them to lose. Well, but I didn't want them to lose to Cope and Cage. You know, I don't like the veterans, the old people getting the titles because in their case, they would have a run. So if they face anyone new, they're going to beat them, and I feel like that's wrong. For that team, like they shouldn't be beating people. They should be losing to people. They should be putting people over, and not in the match that they lose the titles. Like every match, they should be putting people over, and you can't do that if you're the champion, right?
That's true.
So, yeah, I really wanted them to retain, but I was like, no way. They're in Canada. Tony Khan. This feud's been pretty spicy. Like he's given them the titles. Yeah. And surprise.
It could be a Double or Nothing because the Bucks are #1 contenders again. So
yeah,
I don't like that. I mean, if we get a triple threat match and then you have Edge and Cope and Cage win, that's fine. It doesn't hurt anyone.
Rob's gonna get his triple threat ladder match.
Yeah.
TLC. Let's go.
So, I guess we'll see. I don't know.
We'll see where this goes, but
I would rather them not run it back. But you know how I feel. Like I don't like that same fights over and over and over again unless you have like a legit feud. And this doesn't feel like they're feuding like a 3 matches, 4 matches. Like it literally feels like it was a one and done type thing because of how heavy the promos were. So I don't know. It felt like the culmination of their feud.
I can honestly see it going to a blood feud, though, in my opinion, just because of what they did to Beth and everything, and how they were chasing them around. Like, and they kind of did put like Christian, or was it Edge? Oh, sorry, Cope, on the shelf for a little bit. Like,
yeah, it was Cope.
I could see it continuing, but I would like the Young Bucks thrown in there too. Well, they're #1 contenders now, so I really do hope we go to a TLC match at Double or Nothing. That's just me.
And to your point, Rob, that you were talking about where if Cope and Cage had the titles, they're going to be facing young people and winning those matches. If they did that in like an open challenge kind of style, because I'm gonna be honest with you, the AEW tag team division is not that great right now. So I would feel like this would be an opportunity to like kind of remind people of all the tag teams that are in AEW and maybe, like get them back. I do think that there are plans for those two.
Yeah, it's brewing.
Even though it was kind of weird that only Anthony Bowens was in the gauntlet match, but and he was in quite a few singles matches in a row these past months.
Yes,
so
he really has.
They're still trying that.
Why? Get back to scissoring. Get back to your roots.
Yeah. So we already mentioned the Young Bucks won their match against for Kyle and
for Kyle.
So I thought it was interesting that it was Okada's the one that takes the pin, and Takeshi's the one that just kind of walks out. Like,
Now hasn't that happened to both of them now?
I think they both done it to each other.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
So it makes sense.
Who screwed who?
Yeah, like I said, I want them to keep doing that. Like, don't pull the trigger yet. It's fun. Like, and Dynasty proved it. Like, let them do this a few times. God. Let's ride it to like World's End. Let it end at then. It's very fitting. Let's have the rest of this year of them just being stupid and silly with each other.
You know what? If they can keep coming, and I'm sure they can, if they can keep coming up with creative ways to like fuck each other over, or creative ways just to be like, we're friends again, we're okay, we're the Don Callis family. Now we hate each other, but sly for the entire year. I am with it. Like,
it'd be fun.
That's so much fun. I mean, not to go off the rails here too far, but at one point we did get Adam Cole and MJF giving us different vignettes every week of them playing video games or going out to trampoline and just doing something a little different each week. Sorry to be like
the trampoline.
I'm just giving you an example.
MJF took out that little kid.
Oh my gosh.
I know I just brought up a ridiculous memory, but I'm just giving an example of how that prolonged for like a few months. And so they have ways they can do that with Takesha and Okada. It doesn't always have to be in the ring. Just give us a backstage segment or something ridiculous with them back there and they're just talking with each other. So but they're pretending like, no, we're friends.
So
in front of Don Callis.
This is a really obscure reference, but there used to be a Sports Center commercial where they're giving the Manning family a tour around the facility, and Eli and Peyton are just like hitting each other and like kicking each other like in the background as the tour's happening.
I remember this.
I want exactly that with Takesha and Okada.
Yes, let's go.
Like Don Callis is just giving a promo, and then you just see like Okada slap him in the head or something.
Or he just walks up to him and he's just like,
or trips him and he falls, like just things of that nature. Like, you guys, they have the tools to do this now. I think we just booked it. I think we just booked the next 6 months.
We
Actually,
did.
We booked it to World's End.
Yep, absolutely.
Overall, though, this match, of course, with Okada, Takesha, and the Young Bucks, holy fuck. Sometimes, I don't know what it is. I never get tired of the Young Buck matches, or I never get tired of these style of matches. It's so explosive, and it always feels like I see something different. Like, I know the Super Kick Party's coming, but I still enjoy it. I know they're going to do that Meltzer driver thing, but I still enjoy it. I know Takesha's going to do an awesome Blue Thunderball, but I still enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain spots that I'm just like...
He literally just makes you fly in the air.
Yeah, he spins you like a freaking pizza dough. It's ridiculous. It's insane. And I love it. I love it so much. Such an explosive match. And it was a good way to start the show. Was not expecting them to start the show. Not going to lie.
Yeah, that was a
surprise. Cage and Cope was opening because Canada, Cage and Cope. That's just, I don't know.
Or Jericho.
Or that wasn't. Oof. Yeah. Okay. Shall we go into that one, or you guys have more to say about the tag?
I mean, I don't really have much more to say. It was a great match. So we hit everything with it, I think. And then, I don't like that the Young Bucks might be the new number one contenders, though. But
they are. They said that's what that match was.
That's terrible. Yeah. Like, they just had the match. Like, Okay.
Hey, FTR Bucks 6.
Yeah, it better be a triple threat or a fatal 4-way, because we better not get
Hey.
Bucks FTR at Double or Nothing.
We'll probably find out on Wednesday. So,
Dude.
but I felt like for as large as the Don Callis family is, they only had 2 matches, which is kind of crazy to me, and they both lost.
Oh. Ooh.
They did. Well, I'm sure Kyle Fletcher getting hurt ruined some plans there.
I mean, it did. Oh wait, well, I guess Mark Davis was on the pre-show against
He
Jack
wasn't
Perry.
a pre-show, so they had 3 matches. Were any of them in the? They weren't
I
in
was
the
just gonna say
gauntlet.
that. No,
No.
I don't think
There was
so.
only
It was
10
more-
wrestlers in the gauntlet match.
And the Riders was half of them.
Yes, like always.
But yeah, no, we can jump into Jericho versus Bolt.
Ooh.
So I think that was, I think it was the right decision, but I was still shocked because I did think that they were going to have Jericho win. But he
I was
never.
the only one that said Jericho was gonna lose.
You twat.
It didn't help me, but
Because I said last week, Jericho winning helps no one, and then I went and picked Jericho.
Yep, you literally even said last week that Ricochet has to win, and
Yeah.
I definitely picked
I
Jericho.
I swerved myself on the wrong choices.
Mhm.
I just can't. Once again, Canada, Tony Khan, Jericho's first match back. That caught me by surprise too. That was another one, just like FTR and Cajun Cope. I'm like, what is happening? It was Camille. It's Camille. I'm blaming
telling
you,
you.
lady. Like, set the whole thing on ablaze. Like, are you
She
kidding me?
Well, I
match-
really thought that they were going to give the win to Cajun Cope and to Kenny Omega. And then Jericho was going to be the feel-bad Canadian. But all of them were feel-bad Canadians.
Thank you, Kyle Fletcher, Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah.
only Canadian
Well, I
to
guess
win.
he is... Yeah, I guess, yeah. Well, the others were... No, because Kenny was face. So, yeah.
That part. But going back to Jericho and Ricochet, very good job. That match was done very well.
Yeah, surprisingly. He made up for Adam Cole and him, for sure.
That was yeah. Jericho doesn't seem like he's lost a step. Still hitting the lion stall. Like, sir, you're 52.
The
How
last
are you
time
just
he hit
like-
that, it was so ugly and
Yeah.
sloppy.
Yeah,
I'm proud of him.
Yeah,
He's
he leaned
good
up.
in
He
training.
got in shape. I mean, he was touring with Fozzy, so it's like, brother, you're touring. What are you doing? Like, stay in shape. Like, what else are you doing? Strugs? Like, I don't think Jericho does that. So it's like,
No.
why do you
he
get
drinks.
fat every time? Yeah, but every time he goes
drinks.
on a Fozzy tour, he gets fat.
He
Except this time.
drinks. He
Yeah, but
drinks.
that's not the
Drinking makes
only
you fat.
factor. You
It
gotta
is.
be
It's
eating like a pig too.
that too. I mean, you know how drunk munchies are. Come on now. I mean, not to
Beer,
like go down that path,
Beer
but
and bread.
Yeah, you're right.
bro,
Mhm.
you drunk? You
You're
just
right.
eat shoveling fries in your gullet, anyways. But that match was that match was really, it was amazing. And like I said last week, I knew Ricochet would sell very well. He sells well for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone just looked real good. Everything was clicking. I really appreciate this match, and good first match back, Jericho.
Mhm.
Awesome. It was good. It's good. I'm glad to see him back at fucking 52
Agreed.
too. Man.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks great. When was the last time we said that about him?
Yeah, it's been a while. Because even when he was doing the whole like knowledge tree or whatever it was,
The learning
learning tree.
Learning tree.
Hi guys.
he was terrible. He looked terrible.
He did.
It was so good though.
Wasn't that when he faced Adam Cole?
No,
was
no,
the
no. It was
learning
before
tree?
that.
Oh,
This was when he was like the Ring of Honor TV champion or
was.
something like that.
well, that's right.
You faced Bandito a few times during that
Mhm.
time, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken.
He did, yeah. Didn't Bandito beat him? Or no?
I think eventually.
Okay.
Eventually he did, I think so.
Because Bandito still has that title, right?
I don't know actually. Not
Yes.
really. Ring of Honor still only person I know that's champion down there is Athena.
I think Bandito does have it. I think someone does.
And Alex Windsor, she's the strong champion.
Ah, that's right. We just
But that's New Japan.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Oh, and I agreed
Or,
like a
or
nerd.
Stardom. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I think
you want to go into the women?
I was gonna say, since I brought her up,
Yeah.
I guess let's talk about her partner. So Jamie
Yeah.
Hayter and Thekla. I thought that was a really good match. I mean, Jamie Hayter is a good singles competitor.
She really is.
Mhm.
I'm glad she lost though, because these damn birds shouldn't be undefeated.
They're beating everybody. Look, okay, I know we don't really go over the 0 hour matches, but I was still stunned. Marina, just go on vacation somewhere forever. Like,
I was so mad. Right again, Camille.
well, this was
Because she
before she
attacked-
came out.
Yeah, this is before
Did she
Marina,
attack in the beginning
Marina
of the
was
pay-per-view?
open.
Right after
No,
this
Marina
match.
opened the show. It
Oh,
was right
well,
after.
whatever. It was still her fault because she was in the building.
What?
Marina should have won. I don't understand. What are we doing with Marina Shafir? Like, when is she gonna win?
never.
I don't
And
even know what to say.
she didn't even use her finisher in the match a single time. What are we doing? Hello?
My mother got milked.
Oh,
Oh, that hit the ear weird, didn't it?
it did. I don't know how I feel about that.
Sorry. I really don't know what to say about Marina's match, but I'm gonna go back to Jamie Hayter and Thekla. God, they're so hard hitting. Like, good lord, like
Yeah.
that was such a fun match as well. Like they just got down. Once again, I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan of Thekla each time she wrestles. When she kicked her down the ramp and then catwalked over her body, that was amazing. Big fan.
Yeah.
I was like, this bitch, she's got so much charisma.
I love Thekla. She's fun.
She's a good time.
Yeah,
And after the pin happened, Jamie Hayter looked pissed. She was calling her all sorts of names. She was angry. She was dropping F-bombs.
They really tried to get the match restarted, which I thought was strange.
Yeah. Oh, we can also mention that Jamie Hayter pounds a beer before she goes out there.
Oh, yeah.
Ma'am, that's why you lost. You were bloated. You shouldn't have done that.
You were bloated.
Full
Telling you,
of
she's very
fizz.
British. Hangman Adam Page chugged plenty of beers before and during matches and still won.
And where's he at now?
On vacation.
Probably
Tending to his horses.
getting drunk.
All I'm saying is that when you put the drink down, you do better. Look at Jon Moxley.
Ooh. You're right.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
You're right.
Yeah, I do think it's kind of weird that so when Thekla got the pin and grabbed the rope at like 2.75, like did she just like miss the rope the first time, or
I think she did, or because she didn't have to, because she was gonna win. Like, I don't understand, but
The pin was in.
and
it was done.
Alex Windsor comes out, oh yeah, just grab the rope, and I love how the sisters are sitting. You just see them in the background like doo, 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 doo.
They're all smiling, all smug too. They're just like, like okay.
Also,
feel like
Thekla
they
is so
need to-
tiny.
She is. She really is.
Like
I
Sky
feel
Blue and
like if
Julia
we
Hart
were
were like up here to her.
Yeah,
And I'm like, they're not very big to begin with.
No.
I need Sky Blue and Julia Hart to wear long dresses and wear skates so that they float down the ring. Like, I need that. Or just float behind Thekla when she's walking backstage. I need that to give that illusion. I know that was so random, but...
I was like, where is he going with this?
He wants him to skate down to the ring.
Yeah. That is just a recipe for disaster. One of them is gonna like twist an ankle or
Right.
slide right under the ring. We're gonna have another world slide on our hands.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So
Okay. Let me
No,
cry.
but I'm interested because it does seem like because of the way it ended, they're gonna do some kind of rematch or whatever. So I guess we'll see what comes from that. But assuming Thekla holds on here, do we think that we have anyone in line to face Thekla after this? Or
it's gotta be Mercedes, right? I mean,
I would think so, but
Yeah, when is she gonna come back though? Because that would be the next feud for Double or Nothing. That's one of your big pay-per-views. So
Unless they're waiting for Wembley.
okay.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because we didn't get a return, Camille.
Yeah,
sit down. But other than that, like no one came out to attack any of the champions.
No.
So I guess
I don't
Wednesday,
know what we're doing.
we'll find
We are
out.
missing some top talent for.
I mean, the nice thing is that we do have a little bit of a break because I think it's 5 weeks to Double or Nothing.
Yes.
Royal Day weekend.
Yeah. So we're about 5.5 weeks out.
Okay, cool.
So that is enough time to build something else up. I mean, we're supposed to be starting like the Owen Hart tournament here soon,
Yes,
right?
we should be.
So
Yeah. So do we think that
I can't. No,
Ospreay-
don't let Mercedes win it again.
No, she already won it once.
she did? I don't think she might. She might be the first 2-time.
Could happen.
I wouldn't be mad about it because like who else is there?
Right.
That's true.
I mean,
don't know.
that's not true. There are women that I would like to see in the main title picture, but they're kind of busy. Like Megan Payne, like she's busy, and she said she wants to go after the New Japan Women's World Title. So, okay,
do Willow. She loses to Camille, jumps into Owen Hart, and we get Thekla and Willow. Does that do anything for you guys? I don't think we've had it before.
I don't think so. Only because of Willow's run that she's been having, because she had the tag, she had the TBS, she beat Mercedes. She's just kind of like on an upward trajectory, but like she has to lose the title, and like
she might lose it to Camille.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't know.
I mean, I agree, but I just don't say her name anymore.
Willow would be one that I wouldn't mind winning the Owen Hart tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be upset about it, but she has to lose the TBS title before that happens.
So let her lose it.
I'm sure she will.
On Dynamite.
On Dynamite.
Oh yeah, I guess it is on Wednesday. She's
okay.
Well, we can jump into another match that's happening on Dynamite because Darby Allin is your #1 contender for the AEW title after beating Andrade in a clean match. Like,
I mean, I didn't think there was going to be any tomfoolery.
I just feel like there's always tomfoolery with Darby, just because they use that because of his size. They say like, oh, we have to have him do something or whatever.
Well, I mean, if Andrade didn't go outside the ring and take a picture with that girl, he wouldn't have got coffin dropped right off the rip and got hurt.
I thought he got concussed.
Yeah.
Because he landed, it looked like he landed right on his head, but then when you watch the replay, he actually like landed on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But I mean, Andrade sold it really good.
He did. Darby just came out of nowhere and was like,
nope. He did.
I mean, we did the suicide dive when he's sitting in the doing his little.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Yeah. That was awesome.
That was really good. I was really impressed with that spot because like Darby dodged out of the way and then he just lands on the ropes. Like, yeah, that was good. That was good.
I was just like, nah. I'm gonna still torpedo at you.
Yeah.
This match was they pulled out a lot of different. You guys just brought up just a few of the spots that were in the match, and I'm thinking about the one where I don't even explain it. It looked like Darby was going for like a code red. Then Andrade stopped him, and he
he did the flip
over his back.
Yeah.
And then Andrade went to go knee him, but then did that back elbow thing and cleaned his clock. And I was just like,
oh my god, yeah, he hit him hard too right there.
Yeah.
I was like, spot. What did I just watch? I was like, I don't even know. Like, my eyes crossed during that. But there was just some very good spots in that match and very good athleticism between the both of them. They had very good chemistry and everything was just very clean, but also dirty at the same time, if that makes sense. Yeah. It looked painful. It looked like they were actually in a fight. They were trying to fuck each other up. And I appreciate that. And Darby won. So,
yeah, I thought he would. I said he would. It just made sense. Because I mean, it made sense for either him to face Kenny or MJF. So, like, I don't know. Now, I did not think it was going to be on Dynamite. I thought it was going to be at Double or Nothing. So
that part.
Now I'm kind of confused. Like, where do we go? Like, if MJF retains, and then he faces Darby, does he keep the title, or does Darby beat him? But then the same thing can be said for Kenny. You know, So like, where would we go? Obviously, this match happened before the main event, so we were kind of like, But now we know who he's facing.
Yeah,
We don't want to talk about that match yet, but
I thought it'd be more impactful if Darby would have just like been, just like came out after the match.
Yes.
Because, you know, MJF's whole thing is, I don't want to fight Darby. So
I agree.
Having that stare down and then him being all like, I'll see you Wednesday or something like that.
You know, it's funny. I actually forgot about that. Did not even cross my mind while we were watching Dynasty.
I wonder. You think they pull the trigger this Wednesday? You think they do it like a Mick Foley moment? Like Darby wins it, feel good moment. They're in Washington. They're in like his home state. I can say that this time.
Hey, you got it right.
And they're not in British Columbia or whatever you told me the other day. I'm just kidding. But yeah, do you think they pull the trigger on that this week and just let him have a short run and then what? MJF invokes his rematch clause for Double or Nothing?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's such a weird, like, just to give Darby the title. Like, I don't know.
It is.
And then I guess I don't know. Make him have some defenses before Double or Nothing. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe, but we saw it with what was the shocker when I think it was Punk and Mox. Didn't they do it? It was like a squash match. Didn't someone lose the title in Dynamite in like under 2 minutes? I don't remember who did what.
Punk
and then they get it right back.
Was it that?
Yep, because it was remember they were playing like Mox was hurt or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
And then all that shit happened, and Mox had to beat him like the very next event to get it back.
Exactly, literally.
Punk never lost while he was champion in AEW.
Oh, that's right. He just got injured and had to relinquish the title both times.
And then he got released and had to release the title.
Yeah, he got he tore his bicep the first time and tore his pec the second time, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember.
Like yeah.
No, the first time he broke his foot.
He
jumped over the
doing the buckshot, right?
The buckshot.
Or the buckshot, yeah, and he hurt his foot. He didn't break it, but he hurt it. And then I think he tore something too, like a quad or something. I don't know.
But regardless, I'm wondering what if they do pull the trigger tomorrow? I mean, Darby won his match, and it was a very good match. I could see them pulling the trigger and just being like, okay, here, Darby, here's a short run. You've been champion now.
So I wouldn't be mad about it, but I would feel weird about it. Only because of Dynasty.
I think so. That I was thinking about that actually yesterday and today. We can't have MJF go to this war with Kenny Omega, beat Kenny Omega clean, and then
just lose to Darby. I mean, someone would have to help him.
So here's what and you brought up the Mick Foley reference. MJF's going to hire the entire Don Callis family to do nonsense. We're going to have that whole thing where like chaos is just happening, but then you're going to have another team come and stop the Don Callis family. And I do think we are going to get the Andrade face turn. I think Andrade comes out and like hits MJF with a chair or something like that. And that's how Darby gets
But that wouldn't be a face turn though.
Yeah, it would.
Would it?
He's helping Darby beat MJF.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
The person that he just faced. Or I like that you said the chaos with Don Callis family. It could also pull into the story, and we're gonna segue into this. Watch this segue. What about United Empire? What if they help? They help stop the Don Callis family. Wait, right? No, they're feuding with the Death Riders. Damn it! There's too many factions, and I don't know who's who. Never mind. That was a terrible segue. Cut that out.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Ty's idea.
Yeah, I thought I was going to tie it together, and
something has to happen because it can't.
The conglomeration will come out and help Darby if the Don Callis family gets involved. They were literally all partners 2 weeks ago, so
they were.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Everyone hates MJF.
Mm-hmm.
So we could get people that aren't even in a faction come out and help.
That's true. You get Kevin Knight. You can get Speedball.
They're literally going to have to Avengers him because we'll get to it in the final segment. But because of how he won, like, he can't be taken down. Like,
agreed.
What if? I mean, what if he's still? What if he's not 100%? because of the brutal match he had with Kenny.
But
That
see,
could
the
play
problem with
into
that,
it.
but the problem with that is the way MJF left the ring.
That's fair. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
He left.
He
It's-
did leave like
and you know he's opening Dynamite smug and running
sat
his
on that
mouth.
chair, put his little crown back on.
Yep.
okay,
Anyway,
that's fair.
I don't
All
want
right.
to talk about that match yet because we still have other stuff to talk about. But
Yep.
Yes, like go ahead, Tyler.
No, I refuse to talk about this match.
Okay, so we're gonna talk
Why?
about Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley,
yeah,
which once again I want to say it didn't catch us by surprise, but it caught us by surprise.
Mhm.
The only reason why is because we kind of felt like since last week, since Will actually pinned Moxley in that match on Dynamite, it felt like he got his lick back. I put up air quotes because it's like, meh.
yeah.
So yeah, Mox and Ospreay.
If I can go on a mini rant right here.
Go for
Yeah,
it. I'm
I am
waiting.
Go
so
ahead.
sick and tired of people online saying that people no sell shit. Like,
Oh, I'm so glad you're talking about this because I wanted to too.
okay, I get
Actually been
it.
seeing
He
this
hits
one.
him with the paradigm shift, and he like bounces up, hidden blades him, and then collapses. People have been doing this since the dawn of time. Like,
X.
it's nothing new.
Yep.
Seth Rollins literally got hit with a GTS and stood there like this until Punk got speared and then stomped Roman.
Like he was a Mortal Kombat
yes,
character.
like don't tell me
Mm-hmm.
that only in AEW they no sell shit. No, it's
Mm-hmm.
called
Hello, the Ilya.
yeah.
Carmelo.
He literally got code-breakered from the top rope and still did his H-bomb and got the win.
Mhm.
I mean, it's silly. The discourse is so stupid. Like, I feel
Yes.
like people are just saying things just to hate for no reason. Like,
They are.
first of all, that spot that Osprey did was awesome because no one was expecting him to just pop him with the hidden blade. Um, the no selling thing is bullshit because they do sell, and Osprey is one of the best sellers. Like, it, it wasn't even like that. It was just the spot. Like, I don't understand why everybody wants everybody to be hurt all the time. And a lot of the discourse on that match is that Osprey should have been selling the neck injury more. I'm sorry. He got the neck healed. So why would we come back acting like it's still hurt? I hate when they run those storylines. They're stupid because he's still injured. He just came back from surgery. Don't target his neck. And then 2 weeks later, they never talking about it again. Like that happens all the time. They're magically 100% because they won their match. Like, don't if a wrestler comes back from an injury, the commentators and the IWC should not be hyper focusing on what they were hurt from previously. They're back. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Like,
You guys both ate with that. I don't really have much else to say.
He's like, yay,
But yeah,
Mox.
I was so mad.
Yeah, I was actually seeing that discourse on the internet. And I'm just like, come on.
Yeah, I'm glad Tyler brought it up because I was
We've
heated
even
when I was seeing it.
From back in the day, you even saw it back in the day. I know there's times when Shawn Michaels got hit with things and he just hit the switch of music and then fell. Like,
Yes.
we've seen.
Can we talk about the most notorious person of all time doing things like that? It wasn't always immediate. The Undertaker.
The sit up.
Yeah, how many times did Undertaker get laid the fuck out and then immediately just sits up? Like, get
Yeah.
out of here.
He's the dead man.
We've seen it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why we are making. I
He's
think
a
people are
zombie.
just doing it. People are just engagement farming at this point.
I agree.
That's what we need to be
Anywho.
doing.
No. Kombucha girl just happened. Just me. Just
Yep.
like, maybe.
Yep. Yep. You were like,
maybe. No.
Yep.
This match was still really fun though. The outcome was whatever. But like I said before, it looks like from here, I feel like they're still gonna be feuding. I think we're gonna get to Double or Nothing, and we're gonna get maybe United Empire versus the Death Riders in a Anarchy and Arena match.
I hope
It's
so.
kind of tradition, and they're in New York. Like,
I'm just worried though about Mox's title. Like, are we just gonna put it on the back burner? Like, I don't want Will. Obviously, okay, maybe it set it up because Will did not care about winning the title in this match.
Yeah.
It was very clear
Yep.
that he was just trying to hurt Mox by the
That's-
27 hidden blades he hit him with.
Hit him with 1 2 seconds in.
Yeah. So
Literally.
maybe that's what they're alluding to, that it's gonna be Anarchy in the Arena, which will be awesome. And then which would be good too because the Young Bucks don't need to be in another one.
No, you're gonna be in the TLC match.
Yeah, because they've been in every single Anarchy in the Arena match. So let that happen. I think that'd be great.
Yeah,
And then Mox can just go do his thing afterwards. Because if they do that, I think that's when Ospreay will get his win.
Yes, exactly.
Because it's not for the title. It doesn't matter. They
Mhm.
won. He won his feud. He got his lick back, and then move on.
It's just if they. Oh, go ahead.
But if Ospreay's in the Owen Hart Cup,
That's what I was just about to say.
I
I was like, do we still get him in the Owen Hart Cup though? But the Owen
think we're
Hart
in a
finals are
pickle,
usually.
boys.
Yeah, but I feel like they're gonna go to Anarchy in Arena unless they move the Owen Hart Cup and let it go to like Forbidden Door to let him win the Owen Hart Cup to face MJF at Wembley. I don't know. But yeah, that's just my. I don't know. But I also hope Alex wins Arena or in Anarchy Arena as well. That's all I have to say. Okay, bye.
I'm sorry, who?
Alex. Is it
Oh
Alex
my
Windsor?
god, I'm so upset. Well, that's Ospreay's fiance.
Yeah. And Maria Shafir.
Yeah.
That's who he's questioning.
Yeah.
Why?
She's on vacation for a long time. She's not allowed in an AEW ring ever again because all she does is lose. Her and the dogs.
Well, wait. It's Anarchy in the Arena. She won't even be in the ring. You're fine.
Ooh. I
She'll find
was
a way
going
to
to
lose.
say, we don't want Marina in that match because then she's going to get pinned.
By Ospreay.
By Ospreay. Oh, that'd be great.
No, by Small King.
Oh, Small
Yes.
King. What's his name? We need.
I
his
don't
name.
remember.
Small
I don't think we got it.
King.
I'm down.
Does that bring us to our main event?
You guys, who wants to take the reins here?
Well,
here we are.
Here we are.
Both those entrance
Main
musics
event.
banged.
Yeah, I agree. Both entrances were amazing. Very happy with that. Yeah, they're really good. The presentation was, I think, flawlessly executed on both their parts, and AEW's. The depiction of Kenny being the god and MJF being the devil was spot on. It was very good. It really made you feel like it was a good versus evil fight. It really did. Plus, Kenny is just... I hate when Kenny's a heel because he's just not a heel. He's just such a nice person. Like he drips nice. Like, it's crazy. And MJF can never be a face. Like, it's no, he is just the perfect asshole, literally.
He can only be a face when he has a partner, like when he did with
Yeah,
Adam Cole.
because him and Adam Cole.
Okay, I agree. If he has a partner, great, he's a face. But otherwise, solo, no.
It's tough.
Yeah, I don't think it works.
Yeah, but I mean, because he'll cook anybody on the mic. Like, it's stupid. Like, he's like,
He roast you like he's at the lunch table.
Like, he's just as good as CM Punk, and CM Punk will put you in the dirt, and like, he literally put Punk in the dirt when they were feuding. So, the match was great. Okay, we have to talk about the elephant in the room, or should we say the wing in the room? So, not a fan of what happened. So first off, Kenny decides that he wants to do an avalanche one-winged angel first, and hits it. Okay.
It took too long.
And then MJF
rolled out.
And he rolled out of the ring. Okay, great, sure. That should have been it. He never should have attempted the one-winged angel ever again in the match. Or Or what I think would have been better is if he would have just let go of
Yes.
MJF's leg.
Yep.
He didn't even have to like get off of him. If he would have just let go of the leg, it would have been better, and then it wouldn't have an asterisk next to it. It would have been a clean, like, he let it go, MJF did not kick out at all. But now, because he didn't do that, there is the asterisk that MJF has kicked out of the One-Winged Angel. I still don't think he did. It was like a 20 count.
It was like at least 15.
Like, that's not, you didn't kick out, bro. You what do you, like, he didn't kick out of the move. At that point, the move had already fizzled away and it was gone. But I hated that. I also, to touch on that, back to seeing things on the internet that people are fucking stupid. Since when do we count the move in general of kickouts? Because I've been seeing everybody saying now that that's the third time that the One-Winged Angel has been kicked out of. One, Kota Ibushi, MJF, and the one I wholeheartedly, very strongly disagree with, Kenny Omega. So unless Kenny One-Winged Angeled himself, which I don't think that's possible, it doesn't count if you kick out of your move that someone else does. It's not.
I did not see that.
It's not. Yep, I've been seeing it.
Not
It is
the
not protected in the
same.
same sense because. Plus, what are they counting the time that Ospreay hit him with it and lifted up his arm? Is that what they're counting?
He lifted up a random person's arm.
A random person.
That's right.
And he was like, "Oh my gosh! Look, he kicked out of it! Oh my god!" That's when he was trolling. Right. No, Kenny kicked out of it when Ospreay hit him with it, and Kenny kicked out at 1.
That's right. That's right. But like, you don't count that. Like, Kenny, okay? That'd be like saying that Randy Orton kicked out of the punt.
Yep.
Like, brother, no, he doesn't count at all. Oh my god.
Doesn't work like that.
Because I just brought that up. Now I have to. I was gonna share it, and I didn't. I should have. I saw someone post a video of sidebar here. The only women to beat all 4 horsewomen. They listed Sasha Banks as number 2. And I was like,
did she beat herself?
Because no. So that is like the same thing as saying that Kenny Omega kicked out of the One-Winged Angel. Like,
what is happening?
Yeah, I don't know.
The world is not. The internet is not a real place.
It's not.
Not. It really isn't.
Yeah, literally. So I was very like upset today. Like, I was just like, people are all stupid.
There's the conspiracy theory out there that called the dead internet, where the internet died back in like 2015, and nothing on the internet is made by real people anymore. It's all bots. It's all automated. Like,
I believe it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Unless you actually know the person.
Right.
Because the stupidity is just...
It's crazy.
It's exhausting. That's what it is. So yeah, Kenny kicking out, which is no. There's 1.5 people that have ever kicked out of Kenny's One-Winged Angel. Kota Ibushi, clear, definitive, because that's his boyfriend. And MJF, which I still don't count it. But people will. But that's going to be like
he beat
a
the
debate.
15 count.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah, he won the Iron Man match. Good job. So yeah. Oh, also, fun fact. Tamina has also beaten all 4 horsewomen. Because no one is Mina.
This is not the pod for that.
Sorry, just had to remind you.
She's still out there somewhere being Mina.
I'm telling you, one day she's gonna bust through that door and get Rob.
I hope she does.
Yeah, watch out. You're gonna get got.
Anyway.
Well, looking forward to Dynamite because we have our TBS championship match with, I mean, I hope Mercedes does something, but we'll see. And then we also have the Darby versus
I hope she
MJF.
helps Camille, or she who must not be named. I hope Mercedes helps her win.
So yeah, but I think that's gonna wrap up our.
Did you guys have any other thoughts on the MJF Kenny match? Because I was the only one that talked.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like you got it.
I mean,
I did like the tombstone through the table. That was wild.
I think right afterwards.
Yeah.
Only thing I have to say was I like that MJF kept up with Kenny. Once again, like I said last week, he stepped up to Kenny's pace because Kenny's very fast. It's very explosive. And MJF is usually a little bit more slower, a little bit more methodical, a little bit more storyteller. But he was explosive and he was faster and he kept up. Like we knew he would. He's very conditioned. He knows what he's doing. So I like that he tries to match your energy very well. Depending on who he's in the ring with, he matches what we're doing here. This is what we're doing? Okay. Like with Texas Death, with everything he's been doing, especially on this title run, more than he did in the first one. The first one, of course, he did Iron Man with Bryan Danielson. So I do like that he kept up with Kenny. That's all I have to say. Keep going, MJF. I know you're a heel and we're supposed to hate you, but it's kind of hard to hate you when you're bangers, bro.
I mean, I have to add to that. Yeah, I have to add to that because MJF is so young too. He's only gonna get better.
Yeah, that's scary.
I hate to say it, he really is a generational talent. Like he's like a once in a lifetime talent, and these last 7 years has really proven it. I'm glad that he has stayed in AEW. Because if he would have left, I don't think that he would have been showcased as well or been able to really see what he can do. He would have been very limited. He would not have been
right now.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, especially right now.
Oh yeah.
He would not have been able to speak the way he speaks. He would not be able to wrestle the way he wrestles. And for that, I really hope that he never ever goes to WWE. Because he will be turned into a totally different wrestler. And I don't want that to happen. He's too good to go there and just get... Who knows? Who knows what? Who knows what they'll do to him?
The LA Knight.
Terms with jar pickles.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, they could even give him the Cody treatment, but, like, look at what's happening. Look at Cody. Like, Cody can't speak the way he wants to speak. He can't wrestle the way he wants to wrestle. Cody, like, literally is Roman, but, like, 2.0. He has, 6 moves instead of Roman's 3? Like, it's getting to that point. And it's getting to that point, and I don't want that to happen to MJF. So I hope he stays with AEW for as long as he can.
I agree. I got nothing else.
Yeah. Me neither.
Well, we'll see if he can hold on to that title on Dynamite, because Darby's coming for him.
He is,
and we'll be
Everest King,
and we'll be here to recap the fallout from Dynasty later this week. But until then, this has been your recap episode with Triple Threat Talk. We've been your hosts. I'm Tyler,
Rob,
and I'm Rob. Do the thing.
Be sure to like, follow, subscribe.
Okay. It's right here. It's below you. Yeah, like, follow, subscribe, share.
We'll see everyone next time. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, nerds.